Huh. Why am I hearing myself? Good evening, everyone. We are live from Quezon City on Facebook and YouTube. But before anything else, don't forget to follow us on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, Weekly Tech Fuzz. Welcome to your weekly source of Boodle. This is Weekly Tech Fuzz, WTF for short, powered by Upstream Media and caffeinated by Candid Coffee. My name is Glenn Lopez. Alongside me is... Uy, ikaw na. Uy, ikaw na. Uy, ikaw na. Cue mo na. Nico boy. Uy, ba't di ka sumasagot? Nico, ikaw na.
Hello. Yun. Sorry, nawala yung audio ko.
Nawala ko yung audio mo?
Alright, guys. Good evening, everyone. Sorry, medyo na-shake ako doon ng konti. But, welcome to Weekly Tech Fuzz, episode number 6. And today we're really just gonna shake things up a bit for you. So, dating gawin, guys, of course, please share the stream and help us spread the word about this episode because I'm pretty sure the more people get to find out about this episode, mas madaming matutulog ng mahimbing ngayong gabi. Tama ba?
Hindi ko alam kung matutulog ng mahimbing, but makakatulog siguro somehow. But before we greet people in our comments, we'd like to throw this question for you. Our question of the day or the night. Activated poll on Facebook. And read this out. Does better gear make you a better photographer or videographer? Mukhang age-old question itong... Gusto ko itong tanong.
Old age question.
Old age. Pang old age lang.
Question.
Correct. Dalawa na. Strike 2 na ako. Make sure you answer this poll in Facebook. And if you're joining us from YouTube, thank you for joining us. Yes.
Yeah.
Shoutouts. Nico Boy, shoutouts.
Yes, some shoutouts. Yan. Unang-una, syempre, shoutout to Mr. Sepi et Chavez. Alam ko, medyo may naabangan si Brother Sepi tonight.
Parang mine na yata yung nakikita ko dito.
Let's say hello to Sir Eric Valmonte of ROG Philippines. We're gonna talk about it again tonight, but do join ROG Philippines for the launch tomorrow. So check it out on their page.
At hindi lang si Mr. Echavez ang nandito, si Mrs. Echavez din. Hello, Ate Hiam.
Hindi ko sigurado kung naghuhulihan ba sila or nagsusuportahan sila.
Both.
Who else is here?
Sino pa?
Kais Del Mundo. Good evening, Kais. Abby Favor is watching.
Yes, hello.
Of course, Sir John Tan is here. Good evening, Sir John.
Sir John, good evening. Welcome.
Yan.
Once
so, guys, if you're looking for, kung meron kaming apprentice for today's episode, si Sir John yun. Of course, Sir John Tan of Lightroom Corp. Distributor, Philippines distributor for Lowepro Philippines, Feiyutech, Saramonic, Photix, Tamron, Benro. We can go on all night.
Correct.
Ayun, humahabol na yung ating mga regulars, si Emil Manresa, si RJ Sarmiento. I think si RJ is gonna enjoy tonight.
Ako mag-enjoy ako tonight. But also, welcome to WTF, ang nag-iisang, hindi pala, ang isa sa mga wholesome na live selling sa panahon na ito. No?
Wait lang, actually may susuot ako eh.
Wag. Don't forget to share this video if you want to boodle other people. Also tag them in the comments or the chat below. Thank you so much for joining us.
Speaking of boodle, let's all welcome Mr. Angelo Rosales.
Mr. Angelo Rosales, i-guest ka namin dito tapos mag-unbox ka lang ng lahat ng binili mo.
Yeah. I think siguro mga 3-4 pang episode tapos mabubuo na niya yung lineup niya ng i-unbox.
Yan. Okay,
If
let's
you
get
guys
into it.
didn't wait lang. If you guys didn't catch it, si Angelo nung Valentine's Day, nag-live unboxing yan. At tinag pa niya kami. You remember our poll for last week? Kung papipiliin ka, would you like a date for Valentine's or something to unbox?
Someone to date or something to unbox.
Exactly. And what Angelo did was he went live on Valentine's Day and unboxed what he got from Henry's.
Yun yung date niya.
Oo.
Henry's. Congratulations, no? So, tapos na tayo dun sa question na yun. Don't answer that anymore. Just answer the age-old. Ano ba dapat?
Age-old kasi.
Age-old Old age pala yung sinabi ko kanina. Strike 2 na naman ako, di ba? Question of the day. Answering the poll, does better gear make you a better photographer or videographer? Ako, sagot ko dito, yes.
Actually, contrary to the righteous answer, I would still say yes. Or
Correct.
There has to be a good mix of having good gear and knowing how to use the good gear. So if you're not a good photographer, you're not gonna be better with the better gear. Diba?
Aray, ang sakit naman nun. If you're not a good photographer. Yun yung prerequisite.
Yeah. So, ano pala guys let's remind everyone, since merong live selling part itong episode na to, be sure to click the live button on whatever device you're watching. So, make sure na yung slider nung episode is all the way to the end. Ibig sabihin, live yung pinapanood mo. Para hindi baka mamaya kasi humahabol kayo. Lalo na, some of the items that will be up for sale for a very, very good deal today, isa lang yung quantity. Some of the items, however, multiple quantities.
Kasi binili na ni Nico yung iba. Kaya isa na lang yung natira.
Yes.
Okay, let's get into it.
Alright.
The first agenda natin for tonight would be Fuzz of the Week. Wala pa tayong sound effects, but definitely thank you sa... Ang tawag dito? Thank you sa magiging future music natin. No? The first item na nagpintig yung tenga ko. Tenga talaga, no? Galit pala. Is the Blackmagic Design Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro. I forgot to put the Pro, but definitely this is this camera. No? So, very exciting siya. I won't dive into the details. It's obviously an EF mount. It's an upgraded version of the 6K Pro. And watching a couple of other YouTube videos, although hindi ako nagdi-deep dive into it. The number one thing is that you get a viewfinder on top. You can attach a viewfinder. And also, there's a tilt screen. The screen is already tilting. And then, meron siyang 1500 nits na screen. Okay, and that's very important. And I think, with this camera, they also changed the battery to an F-series battery of Sony. So, ibig sabihin, mas malala. Nico, meron kang ilang F-series batteries dyan. It's a pretty generic battery for different pieces of hardware. And as most of the time, people from Blackmagic Design actually listen to the feedback of their customers and integrate it into the cameras or into the other pieces of hardware that they actually release. So, yes, very exciting to. Although, some of the other videos actually say, is it just incremental? No, if you take it by itself, it's actually a very good camera to start with. One of the more affordable cinema cameras that you can actually start with, which is an EF mount. Especially if you have a old collection, old age question na naman tayo. Okay, the next Fuzz of the Week news comes from, will be said by Nico. Nico, take it away.
No, this is just actually an update. So, para sa mga friends natin who are already using the ZV-1, so a firmware update actually came in around late last week. And we had a bit of time to learn what is new about this. So generally, aside from improvements in usage and interface, the one big thing is that the ZV-1 is now a full-fledged webcam. As in, better. Before it was possible with a plug-in, yung Imaging Edge, but now it's standalone webcam. It has better video resolution, and you can now also stream the audio coming from the mic of the ZV-1 or from the input. So if you're using a microphone connected to the ZV-1, counted na din siya. So you just need the USB cable, an updated firmware on the ZV-1, and it can be used for streaming, which is actually what I'm using right now. I'm not using the Imaging Edge anymore. Hindi rin ako naka capture card at the time. So I'm just using it as it is. It's already a webcam, and that's it. Mas madali na rin siya. Before, for the Imaging Edge, you would need a few settings to take off. Na pag may namali dun sa combination ng settings, hindi gagana si Imaging Edge. And now it's as easy as clicking the USB streaming mode and connecting it to your computer, and that's it.
More
Yeah.
importantly, it's available for Mac and Windows.
Yes.
Okay. Ako naman hindi ko ginagamit
And-
yung ZV-1 ko kasi nambubudol lang ako ng ZV-1 dito sa lower right.
Iikot talaga.
Pinapaikot ko lang siya. Our next Fuzz of the Week item. Also, Nico, tell us about this.
Yes, we've been talking about this quite a lot recently, but tomorrow is the launch for the ROG Flow X13 and the ROG XG Mobile, of course, the external GPU. So do catch that at 7 p.m. on the ROG Philippines page.
Ayos. Mukhang marami tayong pag-uusapan ulit.
Na-excite ako eh. So guys, before we head on to our next segment, damay-damay to. So share the stream if you want. Samahan nyo ng hashtag na it's Boodle time. So yun.
It's budol.
So again, if you just joined us, I can see a few more people just coming in. Welcome to episode 6 of Weekly Tech Fuzz. This episode, we're going to talk about some stuff from Feiyutech and Lowepro Philippines. And to spice things up, there's going to be an exclusive live flash sale about the products that we are going to talk about. So, medyo rare to, guys, kasi yung price that these items are going to be sold for tonight will be only available during the duration of the stream. So again, make sure you're watching live, click the live button, and make sure yung streaming sa dulo is nasa end nung slider.
And we're also going to post the flash sale order form. Actually, hindi nyo pa rin makikita kung ano yung items na nakalagay. But make sure that you also fill this form up aside from typing mine. Ano ba mas mauna nilang gagawin, Nico? Mag-order form na lang sila, no? Kung ganun tayo ka-impulsive. But definitely, these are deals that are very irresistible.
Malupit yan kung naka-fill in na yung order form. Tapos paglabas ng item, talagay na lang nila.
Actually, isa sa mga screens ko dito nakabukas yung order form. So, alam ko kung sino kaagad yung...
So, let me know na lang kapag... But, ano naman guys, especially for the items that are only available in single quantities, mas importante na mag-mine ka. So, when we do bring it out and kung hindi nyo pa alam yung presyo pero gusto nyo na mag-mine, pwedeng-pwede. So, just mine.
God, ibang level.
May ganon. Actually, may nabulungan ako na may isang item, parang ready na siya mag-mine, di pa niya alam kung magkano. So,
baka tinago na yung mga cards.
Oo. Tago na lang natin siya sa Hindi, wag na.
Tama, Amiel. Thank you for reminding us. Hashtag Boodle to the next level.
Yes. So, ayun. That's going to be the order form, but priority is comment mine plus, of course, the name of the item.
Let's get into our first review for tonight. Nico, mukhang iyo to. But while you are getting your item, you can continue talking, but I'll also play a video right here na naka-loop lang when we were playing around with the Feiyutech G6 Plus. Tama ba? Or yung max? So, iba yung nakalagay. Plus. Okay, looking at this video, well, nakita kami para medyo i-shoot yung, yung gimbal, but also to have coffee. Again, we're caffeinated by Candid Coffee. We hang out there a lot, but please, wala pa rin naman siyang dine-in. So we just get our coffee and then just go. So yung nakikita niyo sa screen na nag-flicker, that's actually my fault. Masyado mataas yung shutter speed ko. Pero smooth yan dun sa actual unit. No? So this is just an overview. But Nico, if you wanna take it away, go ahead.
Yeah. So actually, guys, these items actually, Glenn, I think nawala yung audio ko. These items were offered to us by our friends from Lightroom Corp. And sila yung nag-dictate what items we're going to be talking about today. And ito, I could have easily just had Glenn review this. Pero I think medyo I'm putting myself at risk for boodling myself. So, of course, we're talking about the G6 Max, the Feiyutech G6 Max. And off the bat, I think this is the most user-friendly gimbal that I've seen. Aside from the fact that it's very easy to operate, it's actually very, very, very capable kasi it's compatible to smartphones. It's compatible to action cameras. So if you're using a GoPro or an Insta360, pwede siya. And it's also compatible to compact cameras, RX100, ZV-1, of course, compact cameras of other camera brands, and as well as light mirrorless cameras. So, mga, halimbawa, Sony a6000 series, a6600, and if I'm not, actually, I'm pretty sure na even the A7C, a full-frame mirrorless camera with a light lens being used is compatible to this. Paano ba yan? May nag-mine.
Don't forget to answer the order form. But Nico, tell us more about this particular item first. Bago natin na...
Alright, sige. So, ayun nga, as I said, compatibility is for smartphones, action cameras, compact cameras, and even interchangeable lens cameras. So, mga maybe not DSLR unless it's very light, but also mga interchangeable lens na mirrorless cameras. And it comes with very easy controls. So, makikita nyo dito, we have this joystick and the switcher for the modes and the record button. So meron siyang Bluetooth connectivity, and you can also make use of a USB cable to control. And this knob right here is actually amazing. So aside from it can control the movement, so pwede mo siya ma-switch to the 3 different axes. Pwede mo siya ma-switch.
Ayaw mo yan.
It can also actually control things like white balance. It can also control focusing. It can also control zooming if compatible, of course, with the camera that you are using. So actually, natutuwa ako sa kanya eh. So medyo at risk ako dito. Good thing my wife is asleep. Baka mapamine na din.
Kahit tulog yun, imamine mo yung item na to. Gabby Cantero, yes. You can say mine in the comments.
Yo, asan si Gabby?
Nasa chat siya, nasa chat.
Yes, Gabby. So, ingat-ingat, but you can definitely say mine. I think, Gabby, a lot of the next things we're gonna talk about medyo prone kayo.
Yun lang.
Yeah. So guys, meron nang nag-mine. Cynthia Chavez.
Cynthia Chavez.
We haven't even revealed the price, guys. Mind you. So, mukhang meron tong clearance sa misis niya.
Mukhang pwede natin itaas. Kasi nag-mine siya agad eh.
Wala na palang discount.
Wala na discount.
So, this one, for the flash sale, reveal na natin yung
I
price
am
since we have
ready. Go ahead.
So here we go. Original price is 14,990 and it will be for 11,992. Yung 2 pesos dyan, actually, yun yung mapupunta sa amin ni Glenn.
Tig-piso pa kami.
Piso po kami. But yeah, so it's available for 11,992. You have to comment mine G6 Max to avail of this. Then later on na tayo mag-fill up ng form. Kasi, syempre, we don't want you to miss the next items we're gonna talk about.
Marami namang tabs yung mga computer ng mga yan. I'm sure they can still follow.
Medyo mahirap din multitask ka.
Oh, believe me. Believe me. That can be done.
Ako nga, ayan, nalilito na.
The G6 Max, again, SRP of 14,990. And avail of this WTF deal. What deal? At 11,992. Applicable only during the duration of the show.
Yes. So, yun. This is actually available in multiple but limited quantities. If I'm not mistaken, we have about up to 10 units that can be availed of.
So, pwede bilhin ni Kuya Sepi yun lahat?
Pwede naman. So, ang i-comment niya is mine G60 Max kasi times 10. Corny ko dun.
Okay lang yan. Forgiven.
But yes, guys, you can continue to comment mine kung halimbawa medyo nag-iisip ka pa throughout the episode and you decide later on during the episode that you're gonna get one, you can comment mine G6 Max throughout the duration of this episode.
Sige, before we move forward, again, our question of the day. Does better gear make you a better photographer or videographer? So, merong 9 people who said definitely yes and 4 people who said definitely no. So, medyo resounding yung yung difference between the two. Again, if you're just joining us, this is Weekly Tech Fuzz, episode 6. We just discussed the Feiyutech G6 Plus.
Max.
G6 Max, sorry. But definitely, we still have a good number of things to share to you and also to sell to you.
Sige. Medyo mahaba-haba yung gabi natin. So let's move on to our next feature. So,
alright.
Kung di nyo napapansin guys, we mainly usually have 2 features. One, we call it minor or undercard feature. So yun na yung G6 Max. And the main feature for this week's episode is going to be everything Lowepro. So kung hindi kayo familiar, one of my many jobs as a bum, is actually to write for Lowepro. And this is why siguro kung meron ng pinaka kumakabisado sa mga bags ng Lowepro, baka ako na to. Early into this week, I published my review of the entire Pro Tactic line. And I have to tell you, sinulat ko siya nang wala pong kodigo.
Aba, memorize mo talaga.
So tonight, we're gonna talk about some of my favorites, actually, from Lowepro. Of course, guys, Lowepro is... I'm pretty certain it's the most reputable camera bag brand in the world. And if you've been shooting for a long time, you most likely have encountered a Lowepro bag because it's one of the most reliable. All right, let's go on to our first.
Go.
All right.
Meron lang akong photos dito.
Yeah,
I will support you.
First Lowepro bag is the Lowepro, guys, nakabalot. The Lowepro Photo Active BP200. And so this, actually, we wanted to start with this because I want to let you know that there are 2 other bags related to this design, with related design that will come out during this stream. but this is the one that's mainly made for outdoors. No, this comes in two sizes. This is the BP200, the smaller one, and I think it's a very good for mga casual travelers. So as you can see, the material is a moisture resistant material. Tapos, we have a front pocket right here. May kasama siyang rain cover. And dito pumapasok, actually, this is one of the first few bags of Lowepro that come with what we call the quick shelf mechanism. But before that, we also have a laptop compartment, just in case gusto mong dalhin yung laptop mo sa bundok. But so it comes with two side flaps, one on the left and of course one on the right.
Grabe, parang
There we go.
ASMR, no? Rinig na rinig din natin yung zippers, no?
Rinig na rinig ba? Hindi ko kasi naririnig yung monitor. But, ayun nga. So, what is the best thing I believe about this bag is the quick shelf. So, ano yung quick shelf? This is the quick shelf. And so this is a removable divider that you can remove entirely. So for example, you want to use the bag just for non-fragile things, mga shirts, mga sandwich, mga medyas, kung ano man na hindi naman mababasag or hindi naman masisira kapag nabasa. You can just make use of the bag without the quick shelf. But if you're going to use your gear, of course, you use the quick shelf. And this is also customizable na natatanggal din. So, ASMR tayo dyan. So, natatanggal din siya na ma-modify depending on the gear that you have. And it can easily fit a telephoto lens right here attached to the body. So, we have three main compartments. One at the bottom. Pwede mo din siyang hatiin with a divider. The middle one, which is the biggest one, pero pwede mo din i-modify. And of course, on top. So you can also put, you can put gear here, pero medyo hindi na kasing enclosed. But you can also put additional accessories, maybe memory cards, battery packs, or clothes. Mga non-fragile items. Yan. This is, again, the Lowepro. Hinihingal ako.
Daming features. No?
This is the Lowepro Photo Active BP200.
So it also comes in gray, this particular color. Okay.
This particular,
Very good.
But the one we have tonight is the blue one. Tapos meron din siyang, there's also a strap inside that secures the quick shelf. Para sure ka na hindi siya umaalog.
Very nice.
But yeah, so Photo Active BP200. Sa side flaps din may mga small pockets for additional accessories, memory cards. Ano ba? Another same thing on the other side. Plus water bottle on the sides. For tripods or other attachments, ito yung strap niya. All right. Let's reveal.
Oh, grabe. Okay. All right.
Let's reveal.
Again, this is the weekly Tech Fuzz flash sale. The Photo Active BP200 Blue. Wait lang, before I go there. Hello, Robert Ilagan. Thank you for joining us. The Lowepro Photo Active BP200 Blue color with an SRP of 7,490 can be yours for the very good price of 5,000 pesos. This is the what the deal? What the deal for the Photo Active BP200 Blue?
So this one only comes isa lang siya. We only have the blue one. We only have the BP200 size. And so comment, you have to be first to get this. You can take the duration of the show, but only the first person to comment mine will get the bag.
Just in case you also know our social media, you can send us a PM just in case we miss it. There's still a
Yeah.
chance. There's still a chance. But let us know. Let us
Or,
know.
or kung shy kayo, I mean,
Email nyo kami.
email.
Email nyo kami. Again, Photoactive BP200 Blue 7,490 now for only the duration of the show at 5,000 pesos.
Yes.
Mine Photoactive BP200. Ang haba. Basta mine BP200, something along those lines. Just let us know if you want this particular item.
Gayahin natin si Robert. If you guys are watching and there's someone you think would like the item as well, syempre, pwede nyo naman i-mention, di ba?
Itag nyo. O kaya, bilhin nyo para sa kanila.
Yun yung pinakamaganda.
Oh, yung pinakamaganda. Don't forget to say mine and then we'll guide you through the process of actually buying this later. But one of the bags, no, outdoor bag. Again, meron siyang shelves. Tama? And that you can put in if you need the organization, but you can also remove it so that you have more space inside the bag. Okay.
Yes. Oy, si Dr. Dennis Dancel. Si Doc Dennis, kausap ko yan kanina eh. Medyo, feeling ko ayaw na niya akong kausap kasi tuwing magkausap kami, nabubutol siya. Pero in actuality, we're just actually conversing.
Kwentuhan lang eh. No?
Usual things, yeah.
Okay. The next one. Ako ba to? Ako ba
Yeah,
to?
ikaw yan.
Ako na to. Okay.
And this is actually one of the similar structured bags to the Photoactive BP.
Oo nga eh. Parang, pwede ba ulitin mo na lang yung presentation mo tapos yun na rin yung ano ko. Yun na rin yung presentation. But for this one, this is the Lowepro Freeline BP 350 AW.
Yes.
Hindi lang
This is
sining ko
actually
yung
my
bag.
favorite. My favorite among every.
Ayun lang. Sige. Okay, it's my turn. So, switch natin to. At naka-multicam, namatay yung camera ko isa. Naglobat yata. Wait lang, papalit na ako. Nico, mag-greet ka muna ng mga tao dyan.
Sige. So, Katie Tamesis, of course, is watching. Si Katie po, guys, she's a good friend of mine. She's a doctor. And siya po yung model ko for the Sony 35mm f1.4 G Master review and the review video as well. So,
Okay.
si Katie actually, Glenn, she hosted 2 live streams this week.
I saw.
Oo, diba? So proud ako dyan kasi she's now streaming as well.
Okay, going back, this is the Lowepro Freeline BP 350AW.
Yes.
Pero para mas makita nyo, let's switch to this other camera. So, we have this particular bag, similar to the one earlier. Okay, let's start with the 2 important zippers first. No? So, there is a zipper up front. Normally ako, naglalagay akong wallet dyan and my earphones. Drop it there. Or other photo accessories. Or change. Actually, nakakaipon ako dito. Nilalagay lang ako ng barya. No? So there are 2 pockets there. And you can also, on the other side, before we dive into the main compartment, this zipper right here actually has I think this is big enough for a 15-inch laptop. And also, a tablet that you can put.
Yeah, meron siyang separate pocket.
Correct. Oo, hindi sila magkakaipitan dun. 'Di ba? So, plenty of space. And this gives you peace of mind and quick access. Hindi mo kailangan buksan yung buong bag mo to get your laptop. Okay? And then, you also have similar... Nico, remind me, ano yung tawag doon? The
Quick shelf.
The quick shelf. Actually, nagulat ako. Nasira ko ba yung bag? Kala ko nasira ko yung bag. So, okay, masyado siyang may... But before we go to the quick shelf, there's actually...
Yes. One
An
of the best
organizer.
things. It comes included yung Lowepro Gear Up, which I also have.
Grabe. So this organizes your cables, your chargers, and other small accessories.
Yeah. This is what I do with it, oh. Yung SSDs ko, dyan nakalagay.
Ako hindi ko pa nilalagyan, pero mamaya lalagyan natin to. Kasi, may, nagmana ako sa
Magmamine
nanay
ka
ko. Baka mag-mine na ako mamaya, no? But also, again, going back, syempre medyo madilim. But this is the bag. Very spacious. This actually holds a lot of equipment. I think, kaya mo nga dito eh. 100 to 400 yata.
Very easily can fit 2 bodies with 2 to 3 lenses. Depending on the size, of course.
Ayan. So, on the side, you actually can move the divider so that you can reorganize your shelves. So, accessible. Meron ding space sa baba. And also on this side. Or you can remove it all together and use the bag like this. Diba? If I'm gonna put it back, when I will put this back, and then zip this up again, you can access the side pockets with zippers over here.
Yes.
And then merong extra compartments here. Zip. And then you can put stuff here. You can put in your water bottle and tripod here and secure it. Similar to the other side, meron din siyang strap dito para ma-lock mo siya. Okay. And then, on the other side, same din. Meron din siyang side compartment which I will open. So, ibig sabihin, kahit nakasampa to sa likod mo, pwede kang kumuha ng stuff.
Pwede mo siyang i-swing.
Correct. Pwede mo siya i-swing. And also, a compartment with a transparent layer and also a number of things that you can put in. Pens, light meter, pwede, di ba?
Yeah.
Robert Ilagan, light meter, pwede dito sa gilid. And also that. Around the bag, you actually have a lot of straps. In front, you can mount a tripod. Pwede ka magdala ng tripod dito. Pwede mo rin siyang buhatin ng ganito. The joke lang po. Huwag niyo pong gagawin yan. And also, there are straps behind. Sorry, maingay yun. There are straps behind. Anong tawag dun? Yung parang sternum strap. Diba?
Chest.
Parang chest strap.
Fancy.
Parang, football,
Fancy term.
Sorry. Ikaw pala yung doktor dito. sorry. And then you also have a strap sa may hips or waist para mas secure siya.
Yes.
So, it helps in carrying heavier stuff. And also, meron din siyang handle dito. And looking at the back, actually, kahit medyo mainit, press ko pa rin tong likod.
Yes. Actually, yung handle na yan, that also fits the handles of... Yan, exactly. That strap also fits yung handles ng mga roller bags.
So, pwede nyo rin dalhin yung bag nyo ng ganito.
Yeah.
So, para sa ano to? Para sa mga carry-on luggage or at least the rolling luggage,
yeah.
diba?
Not necessarily the Lowepro rolling bags, but kahit ano pa yan. Ang tawag hawk bag. kahit
Sige.
na ano yung silver na
Basta yun.
yeah.
And the finish, very nice.
Yes.
No? Parang, hindi siya maingay masyado.
Actually, it comes in 2 colors. This is the matte gray version. And there is also a leather finished black version.
Right.
This bag, guys, is available in 2 colors for the sale and available in multiple quantities. So before we unveil the price of the free line, let's do a quick recap of the other things that we have already put on the table for our friends.
Go.
Balikan natin. So, first item we talked about was, of course, the Feiyutech G6 Max.
Mm-hmm.
A gimbal for your smartphone, a gimbal for your action camera, a gimbal for your compact camera, and even your light interchangeable lens cameras. And Original price is 14,990, and you can avail of this special WTF deal of just 11,992. And there are still some up for grabs, so you can comment now. Mine G6 Max.
Maganda. Meron pang stocks for everyone.
Yeah. And the next one we talked about, of course, is the first bag from Lowepro, the Photo Active BP200. SRP is 7,490, and it's just available now for 5,000 pesos.
Oops. And the third bag that we discussed, tinatago ko nga yung markers ko eh. The Freeline BP 350AW. Available in matte gray and black with an SRP of 11,990 and what the deal of just 8,393.
Yes. So, this is actually 30% off, guys. So, usually, yung mga newer flagship models, hindi yan lumalabas ng 30% off. Usually, mga 10 or 20 at most. So, for tonight only, it's 30% off. You can avail of it for 8,393. And you can choose between matte gray and black. So, you can comment at any point, mine, Freeline BP 350 or mine Freeline, pwede na yan.
Yeah, mine Freeline. And if you're watching the replay, unfortunately, but first of all, thank you for joining us for the replay. But unfortunately, the sale is already done. Make sure you catch our other live episodes so that maybe you can catch a deal, a very good deal or two. Again, for this particular bag, this is the Freeline BP 350 AW. Hindi kasha. Hindi kasha. For 8,393. Don't forget to comment and yeah, we'll see. Tingnan natin yung form later, Nico. But I think we have new bags that we will be discussing.
Yeah. So, ito nga eh. A lot of people have actually been asking about these bags because they are part of the expanded Lowepro Pro Tactic. So, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of us, especially those watching here, madaming mga mahilig sa Pro Tactic line.
Pakita ko na ba yung family photo?
Sige, pakita mo na yung family photo. So the Pro Tactic line is actually one of the favorite among photographers kasi it's very modular. It's something that almost any kind of photographer can use. And with the huge variety of accessories available for it and the abundance of attachment hooks, ang dami-daming use na pwede, ang daming combinations na pwede. There's a utility belt, there's a top loader, there's a lens changer. Guys, there's even a water bottle pouch. Kung nakikita niyo yung maliit doon sa may second bag, yung water bottle pouch sa may orange, that's part of the ecosystem. So Lowepro really thought about what else they can include to this.
They tell you to stay hydrated. Essentially.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yung dalawang bags that were part of the expansion are actually everyday carry bags, no? So yung BP 350 and the 450, which we'll talk about in a bit. Sila yung medyo rugged type. Now the backpack and the messenger bag are of course the ones na everyday carry. So ito yung mga pwede mong dalhin commuting around the city if you have a shoot just in the city. So medyo modular din siya in a sense, and you will see why later. Sabi ko nga, madaming kapatid yung nauna nating bags na pinag-usapan. Diba? So, sige, I'll talk first about my favorite in the Pro Tactic line, which is the MG160 or the messenger bag. So, as a photographer who's always shooting in the city, lalo na yung mga mahilig mag-photo walk, messenger bags are the bags to go. Kasi you don't have to reach over to your back or alisin mo yung bag mo. You can just slide it in, get whatever you have to get. Diba? And it was perfect that Lowepro included this messenger bag into the system. Now, how is it similar? Why is it still a Pro tactic? Kasi meron pa din siya nung mga attachment loops on both sides. So, very similar to the Pro tactic backpacks. Nandito yung mga attachment loops. And actually, let me show you something I really like using with this. Ito yung Pro tactic utility pouch that this is where I put this one, yung arm, when I shoot from cities from roof decks. Ito yung dala-dala ko. And this one actually fits inside this. So, very easily, you can hook it up like this. And there you go, you have an extension. Pwede mo din siya gamitan, for example, ng water bottle pouch. Pwede mo din siya gamitan ng lens changer or even the top loader bag. And what I like about this is that even the utility bag comes with its own rain cover. So even your accessories, hindi mababasa.
Baka kasi mabasa yung tubig mo.
Baka mabasa yung water bottle. But yeah, going back to the messenger. So, ang daming possible actually na pwedeng paggamitan. Of course, you can use mga regular carabiner hooks, for example, to hook whatever accessory you want. And actually, even tripods you can mount on here. So, hindi naman yan very sensitive. As long as your accessory fits the loop, then you can mount it on this. And meron siyang front pocket compartment. So, for smaller accessories. May gamit po sa loob kasi actually personally ginagamit ko. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first one in the country. And I'm excited for those who have been asking where to get this bag because this is my personal favorite.
Kala ko, this is personally mine and I will sell this for... joke lang.
And on the other side, again, more attachment hooks. And meron na din siyang pocket dito for other accessories. Pwede na din dyan yung water bottle. A really good thing about this, actually, if you want to change the length of the strap very easily, meron siyang buckle, you pull it like that, locks back. So kapag gusto mong baguhin yung haba for more comfortable or more secure carrying, pwede siya. And this isn't something you see in a lot of messenger bags. You can also unhook the strap dun sa likod. Siyempre, hindi ko siya ma-unhook, diba, Fit? You can unhook the strap. There we go. You can unhook it like that. Tapos, move it over to this other loop. So, kung gusto mo na both sides siya or yung isa medyo nakalikod. Bakit? Kasi, when you carry messenger bags, medyo awkward yung ano eh. So this one, it actually wraps around your waist.
So more comfort when you carry this around.
And it also comes with a laptop compartment, 13-inch laptop compartment. And sabi ko nga, this is very similar to the Freeline in a sense because it also comes with a quick shelf.
Ayos.
So actually, buong-buo to eh, di ba? Kung gusto mo magbenta ng, katulad ni Glenn, yung messenger bag niya, nilalagyan niya ng gatas pag bumibili siya ng gatas. Pwede mo i-protect yung milk cartons mo for
actually, this. Kasing height niya nung gatas.
Yeah.
Ayan, no? Parang kasha 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Parang 7 yata. Alright. Saying hi to Margarita Mina. Jappy Columna, di ko nasimulan. Thank you for sending us a PM. We'll get to that in a bit. Clyde Kevin, panalo
we're
talaga
gonna
si
review it a
Lowepro.
bit.
Palaging may rain cover ang bag. Especially for a tropical country like ours. No? We have to be ready.
Yes. So, there. Okay, so medyo kalma. Kalma lang yung mga may gusto nito. Kasi, this one is not part of the flash sale. But instead, we are gonna announce the availability. So, it will be coming in a few weeks. It will be available in a few weeks. So, makikita nyo din dun sa photos, guys, yung kaya niyang i-carry. But very
Sorry.
easily,
Nailabas ko
very
kaagad yung price.
pwedeng pwedeng one body with an attached lens and a telephoto right here. So, sige, para meron tayong basis. O yan. We have the Sony 100-400. Actually, binili ko to para lang mapakita sa inyo kung ano yung kasya.
Ibang level.
So we have the 100-400. And it can fit in here. You just adjust that. Yeah. There we go. And, kasyang-kasya siya. We also have this very protective form shell flap, similar to the other Pro Tactics, to protect the top part. Yun kasi dati yung sa mga messenger bags na medyo nakakalimutan to protect the top part. So there, this will be available soon through Lightroom Corp, Lowepro Philippines, for the price of, nakita na nila.
Yeah, 6,990. For something like this, marami ka madadala. That's actually a very good price already.
Yes.
Alright.
So there, the MG160AW.
Kwentuhan mo naman kami, meron pang isang backpack dito eh.
Yeah.
Yung katabi niya. Ito ba yun?
Okay.
Yan, diba?
Sobrang gulo nung paligid ko.
Si Nico kasi, sige, habang nagsisetup ka dyan, si Nico kasi, ang problema niya, saan siya maglalagay ng nang hindi niya ginagamit. So, bina-volunteer ko yung bahay namin, pero ayaw niya naman ituloy. So, anyway, let's go to the second bag.
The other part of the expansion is the BP300. It's a smaller backpack, also Pro Tactic. As you can see, we also still have the attachment loops, the webbing ladder.
Wedding.
Attachment.
Wedding.
Webbing. And we have also the side points of entry, side flaps. So again, this is something similar to the layout of the Freeline, but it's a Pro Tactic. Diba? So, meron kasi talaga mga Pro Tactic fanboys eh. So, dito ito yung mas bagay sa kanila. Everyday carry bag. Additional pockets on the side. Pockets here. May memory card pocket then dedicated. And there's also a top flap kung saan ma-access mo yung laptop compartment right here. And just like the previous bag, it comes... Sorry, hindi ko na-calculate yung salita ko doon.
Parang medyo...
Isa pa, it comes
It
with a
comes
quick shelf.
with...
So there, quick shelf again, removable. So kung halimbawa damit lang ilalagay mo, you can put it inside the bag without the quick shelf. And if you're gonna use it with your gear, then use it with the quick shelf right here. So 2 main compartments can be divided by a divider in the middle. Divided
Ganda,
by
may
divider.
accent pa. May accent color pa siya na yan. Ano wala yan?
So technically can carry one body with attached 70 to 200 plus 2 more lenses. Plus sa top part, pwede pa din additional accessories.
Ang dami yung mailalagay.
Yeah.
And for some people, it would actually look like this. Tig-isa. Bibili ng tig-isa.
Present.
Present. Ayun nga, siya na nga nag-demo sa atin, di ba? Should we go to the price?
Yeah.
Okay, for this particular bag, I will just hide my other slides. So, if the MG160 is actually 6,990, this one is a bit bigger, but of course, still affordable at 8,490. Coming soon.
So, this one, the BP300 and the MG160, hindi nyo po kailangan mag-comment ng mine. Although, pwede naman, kung gusto nyo mag-comment lang. Pwede kayo mag-comment ng mine kung may bala kayong bumili. But, you can fill out the form and actually sort of pre-order or at the very least show interest in the bags. If you want the MG160 or the BP300 at gusto nyong malaman when it's available, fill out the form, indicate the bag that you want, tapos sasabihin kayo ng Lowepro Philippines when it's available and you can get it.
Alright, meron tayong top fan comment dito. Baka pwede ka super chat, Angelo Rosales. Sabi niya, ganda. Kasyang-kasya folders para sa files sa school.
Kasi si Angelo napaka-school-oriented.
Napaka-school-oriented. Pero kasi priority niya tapusin yung pag-aaral niya. Eventually, full-time photographer. Full-time photography. Mali yung Alright.
Parang lahat na lang nang nagugustuhan niya. Ang ganda, bagay sa online class. So, ewan ko nagbabag pa sa online class, Angelo.
Medyo intense. But before we move on to, I think, one of the last bags that we will be discussing. Again, we'd like to remind you that we're running a poll. We have our question of the day. Does better gear make you a better photographer or videographer? Nico, anong sagot mo dito? Nasagot mo na to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Ako rin, yes din yung sagot ko. Pero hindi kami makaboto. Right now, 15 people said yes and 6 people said no. Let's proceed to our last bag for tonight.
Siguro, let's do a run-through again first para dun sa mga those who just joined us of what we've already talked about and what they can avail of tonight.
Okay, first of all, the G6 Max, which is available for tonight's flash sale, 11,992. Oops, nakalimutan ko ipakita yung slides ko sa screen. And then we also have the Lowepro Photoactive BP200 color blue at 5,000 pesos. Very good deal. Mine. BP200. We also have next the BP350AW from 11,990 to 8,393. Comment mine, BP350AW. Freeline. Sorry, Freeline. Yes. Okay, very nice yung color na to. And then the two new bags that will be coming soon, the ProTactic BP300 at 8,490 and also the ProTactic MG160 at 6,990. If you are watching the replay, thank you for joining us. You can go through the video to see the tours and some of the features of the bags that were discussed. If you're joining us just now, pwede kayo mag-rewind. You can also watch snippets of the show on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, but if you are watching currently, as in Feb 19 or 10 p.m., pwede pa kayo mag-avail.
Pwede pa kayo mag-avail of this very limited sale.
Yes.
Let's go.
Sige. Gusto ko i-challenge si Glenn kasi Glenn, this last bag, I'm pretty sure Glenn knows a lot. So, ipapakita ko yung bag, pero si Glenn yung magsasalita.
Oh, no.
Okay,
pwede ba kunin ko na lang yung akin? Joke. Okay. So, familiar nga.
We wouldn't ever dare talk about the Pro Tactics if we don't talk about the main Pro Tactic backpacks.
Home court advantage, kumbaga, ano.
Yes.
Let me just prepare the lower third for this one.
Everybody's favorite backpack.
BP. Siyempre, munti ko na sabihin kung anong bag to, di ba? Tama ba to? Tama to. So, pakisabi. Nico, take it away. Yung ano yung pangalan ng bag. Just to be sure.
This is of course, the Lowepro Ano?
Huh?
This is, of course, the Lowepro Pro Tactic BP 350 AW2. This is the second generation Pro Tactic backpack.
Alright.
Glenn, go.
Okay, sige. Pwede ba gamitin ko na lang yung pictures? Let's start off with
Hindi, ako pa magdademo eh.
sige, siya magde-demo. Okay. So, as mentioned by Nico earlier, and because I was paying attention, Pro Tactic being its primary features that you can attach several attachments so that you can add on to what the bag can already carry. But more importantly, for this particular bag, there is a top flap where you can access the top portion of this particular bag if you need quick access to your camera. Tama ba ako? Ting, 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 ting. Wala akong sound effects. Ayan, may laman. Kasama ba yan dyan?
Yes. O sige, ako muna.
Ako, wala ako dyan.
Automatically, when you get this bag, you already get this accessory pouch. Inside it is a water bottle pouch. Inside it are 2 quick straps. And inside it is a tripod cup. So, dito pumapasok yung paanong tripod.
Ayan,
So,
meron ako niyan.
Yan. So, makikita nyo, guys, that you can attach, halimbawa, this one onto the side flap and the tripod. Siyempre, isa lang naman yung kailangan mo i-hold na paanong tripod. Diba?
I've always wondered if you needed to fit all the legs.
It's better, I guess.
If you can.
And of course, the accessory pouch can go right here or even on the sides. And the water bottle pouch, same thing, can go there. Tapos, if you want to secure maybe a bigger tripod or something else, like may mga gumagamit ng Pro Tactic, mga nilalagay nila dito yung mga trekking poles. So, pwede mo i-attach yung straps however you want and it will hold that accessory for you.
Correct. So, pwedeng
Okay.
lengthy things at least on the side para mas supported siya and then you can lock it. Now, marami namang options. Now, the way that I actually use this is kung nasan yung tripod container right now on the side, meron din siyang flaps. Tama ba? Meron din
Yes.
siyang side flaps that you can access so that if you arrange your bag in a certain way, you can access your accessories or whatever you put in there para mas madali siyang makuha even if it is hanging behind you or at least you can swing it to your front para pwede mo siyang kunin. There are also 2 side pockets that are zipped. Oh, tama ba?
Galing.
On the left and the right. One of which actually holds key holder. Nandyan pa ba yun?
Yes.
Ayun, nandyan pa. So, pwede ka maglagay ng flash drive dyan para hindi siya mawala. Ikabit mo na yung buong bag mo sa USB
Or
port mo para hindi mawala.
Kabit mo yung cash mo para hindi siya mawala.
Correct. And then there's also on the top, bago mo yung isara, there's also a zipper. Diba hard shell kasi yung ibabaw niyan. So, there's
Formed
also a
shell.
zipper.
Lowepro calls it the formed shell.
The formed shell. So this particular part, you can put in something that's something that needs more protection. So may space doon, and then you can put in
Medyo
accessories
malaki
there.
siya.
Pwede maglagay ng
Hindi pala,
ZV1.
malaki yung phone ko eh. Pero kasha yung ZV1.
Kasha yung ZV1 dyan. So I think yun na. And then press ko din yan sa likod. There's also a strap. I think that has a bigger waist belt when you need more security or at least if you need to carry it better when you are trekking. And then may zippers din siya for putting in a bit more accessories for your spare change and magic money.
Actually, if you're wondering what sets aside the second generation from the first, aside from mas sturdy yung material niya, this waist strap is actually now removable. So, ayun na naman tayo sa napakadaming Velcro. But of
to be
course,
fair,
this
removable din yung first.
This one kasi is made. Ang hirap tanggalin. Yun lang, medyo
Kasi
mahirap siya
tinatanggal. Huwag mo natanggalin. Pakita mo lang na. Narinig na namin yung Velcro eh.
I want to sige na nga. Basically kasi, pag tinanggal mo yung likod niya, It's also already a utility belt.
Para hindi mahulog yung
So,
purpose.
so you can put sorry. You can put the accessory pouches, you can put the lens changers. So for example, you're a wedding photographer.
Robert.
Actually, makikita nyo dun sa review yung photos na nung sexing bewang si Robert Ilagan po yun. And I actually gave Robert the utility belt for him to use. And yun nga, pwede kasi that if you're gonna put down your bag, put down your backpack, you can keep the utility belt on you. Kung halimbawa events photographer ka, and you can just make use of the lens changer and the top loader bags para yun yung dala-dala mo around the venue. Siyempre, I don't think matutuwa ako kung sa kasal ko yung photographer naka-backpack. Di ba?
Sana hindi.
Hindi naman yata
Sana hindi.
nangyayari yan. So,
Sana hindi.
this is something that's made possible for wedding and events photographers and videographers. So, para dala mo your extra gear, maybe an additional body, an additional lens, extra batteries, audio gear, for example.
Correct.
It can be mounted onto your waist with either the waist utility belt on this backpack or the separate utility belt of the Pro Tactic.
Correct. And then when we go inside this bag, you can actually zip all the way around the back. So you have to remove the strap, not remove the strap, set aside the straps first, which speaks of how secure this is as well, no? And then you can open it flat below, front side facing the floor, and then you have dividers that you can rearrange depending on what you carry around with you. Which also brings us to two pockets on your right hand side, Nico. Diba? Nandiyan yung two pockets na transparent, and you also have the laptop sleeve. 350 can carry, ano ba to? 13 or 15?
15? Yeah, 15.
Oh, 15-inch tablet pala, hindi na ganun kalaki yung tablet. Oo. So, yun. Tama ba? Nakuha ko ba karamihan ng features ng bag na to?
Yeah. Meron din siya ng strap for the handles of the roller.
Yan ang I think wala yung luma. Isa sa mga hindi ko nakita.
Siyempre, sabi nga may nagsabi kanina, nakalimutan ko
Sabi
sino.
ni Clyde, Kevin.
Sabi ni Clyde, Kevin, lahat ng bags ng Lowepro. So, kung makikita nyo dun sa nomenclature ng bags ng Lowepro, if you see AW, it means all weather. So that means the material is something that can withstand moisture and also comes with its own dedicated rain cover.
Alright. Should we reveal how much this one is?
Yeah.
Okay, the Lowepro Pro Tactic PP350 AW2 with the deal is actually just 7,000 pesos, coming from 9,490 pesos. And I believe there's only one of this. Isa lang to. Okay.
Isa lang.
Mine,
So if you wanted, comment now.
Pro Tactic BP350. Tama ba?
Medyo mahaba kasi ang daming
medyo maraming numbers. So, again, 7,000 pesos for this very nice Lowepro Pro Tactic backpack. If you have questions about anything that we actually showed throughout the show, let us know in the comments. Mukhang walang nagtatanong, pero lahat nag-aabang ng pwede nilang i-mine. But I think
I wonder kung may mga nag-fill out na nung...
Oo nga. So, again, talo na natin yung mga slides. The G6 Max Feiyutech gimbal is available for 11,992 just for this show. If you're watching the replay, sorry, watch another episode, watch the next episode of WTF, so that you can watch out for our deals. And then we also have the BP200 Blue, the Photoactive BP200 for 2,000, sorry, not 2,000 pesos. Wag mong iawas sa akin yung 3,000, please. This is for 5,000 pesos. We also have the Freeline BP350AW available in matte gray and black. Or black, sorry, at 8,393. We also have, coming soon, the BP300 AW2 at 8,490, and the MG, the messenger bag MG160 AW2. And then we have the last one, the one that we just discussed, the ProTactic BP350 AW. So just comment mine, guys, if you want any of these things on your next delivery, or at least next meetup or pickup, diba? Okay. Daming bag.
Oo nga eh.
Sabi nga nila, a photographer or videographer can never have too many bags because you carry around so many things.
Yeah.
Or at least you want different styles wherever you are going.
Akala ko sasabihin mo, sabi nga nila, anong ambag mo?
Well, question of the day before we close and wrap it up: does better gear make you a better photographer or videographer? Answer the poll. 17 people said yes, 6 people said no. Baka yung next week, does better bags make you a better photographer or videographer? Yun, medyo malayo na, pero pwede nating subukan. Yan. Okay, don't forget to just make sure, if you're watching the replay, thank you for dropping by. If you're watching live, thank you for joining us tonight. I think we have meron tayong nabenta kahit papano, at least in the very wholesome manner. Some announcements from our end. Nico, start with this one. Or ako na lang. Gusto ko tong slide na to. The Sony ZV-1. Nandito pa rin tayo. Is available for 43,999 with the VCT SGR1 grip, colored white, as you can see. As you can see sa likod ko. Oh,
So, kakalabas lang niya, pero
meron ka
may
na.
sale na agad.
Okay. And also, Nico, there's a lunch tomorrow. Or sorry,
Yes.
related to this one, the episode in the future.
Yeah, definitely. So, one of the coming weeks, guys, we're gonna have a Weekly Tech Fuzz episode in cooperation with the Filipino Photographers Share Space. Of course, that's a Facebook group, 5,000 strong. And if you haven't joined it, just search for it. This is an open space for photographers to share their work, share their learnings, and even ask for guidance from more experienced photographers. And we're doing an episode with FPS featuring 2 of the admins. One is a sports photographer, also a co-host of Weekly Tech Fuzz. And the guest host for that night is an amazing street photographer, which we will reveal in the future. But yeah, this is in cooperation with Sony Philippines, so it's going to be Weekly Tech Fuzz X FPS X Sony Philippines.
All
We'll
right.
announce that very soon.
But something that's for tomorrow, again, for those who dare, Nico, for those who dare.
Again, we've been announcing this a lot recently. Our friends from ROG Philippines are launching the ROG Flow X13 and the ROG XG Mobile tomorrow at 7. So do catch that definitely. Sabi nga nung friends natin from ROG Philippines, yung mga hindi mag-going dun sa online event, hindi daw magkaka-love life.
Oh no.
There. And also, feature episode, Glenn.
A very huge episode about lighting. a very huge episode about lighting. Tama ba?
Nan, nan, nanlaki yung mata ko.
Grabe yung effort na. Parang, watch out for the unboxing of this particular item on my personal Facebook and probably YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us on our socials, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, Weekly Tech Fuzz, WTF. My name is Glenn Lopez, I think.
Before that, let's
Before
do a quick
we end.
rundown of Last Chance. Tapos, if you guys are familiar, when we end the show, there's a few minutes of music. And during that, pwede pa rin kayo mag-comment. If may gusto kayo habulin, you can still comment. And bumalik si Angelo. So baka may hahabulin to.
Yan. So mag-start tayo dun sa bags.
Yeah. So we have the ProTactic BP350AW available for just 7,000 pesos. The MG160 is coming soon. Messenger bag, of course, from ProTactic. The BP300AW, an everyday carry bag from ProTactic as well. Coming soon. Quick deal, the deal, WTF deal for this episode only. You can catch it. But then Freeline BP350, 30% off at just 8,393. And we also have the Photoactive PP200, 2,490 pesos off. So just for 5,000 pesos.
Nag-skip yung puso ko dun.
And of course, lastly, we have the Feiyutech G6 Max. Available for just 11,992 comparing to the SRP of 14,990. So comment whatever you want. Kung gusto nyo habulin, pwede pang humabol. As long as the red tab that says live is still there, you can still comment. And of course, yung mga nag-mine kanina, please don't forget to fill out the order form, which is on the link below.
Or send us a DM.
Yeah.
Again, before anything else, the WTF Weekly Tech Fuzz is powered by Upstream Media PH and caffeinated by Candid Coffee. Should we end?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank
guys,
you
for
so
watching.
much for joining us. My name is Glenn Lopez. With me is Nico Valenzuela. Watch out for our future episodes. See ya next time. Budol ulit. Thank you for watching, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.